whatever you search for, you're gonna get. All right. I try to battle a little bit against NPCs and their culture and all the shit that they put in their brains, but there's more of them than there is of me. They can put a lot of effort into like making videos. I cannot put effort, and yet I have to convince people that I liberated myself from all this nonsense that has been propagated, and that I'm happier. And it's hard to actually say that because like you have to have a scientific point of view where you have actually tested both sides of the equation. But it's like I'm in the position in my life where I'm happy. Am I going to be happier by not allowing myself to be attracted to women? Because if you do anything else, the biggest problem with NoFap is that you're just gonna give in. Like, women are technically the other side of the camp. They're just waiting for it. They're just waiting for opportunity to snatch you, basically. You build up your, urges to do other things. Because you have to tell yourself something. You have to tell yourself that you're not gonna do NoFap, you're gonna do something else to be to get closer to women. But is that strategy going to be better? I mean, it's up to you. It's just, at some point you can make the switch, I believe. You can make the switch of like, now you're on a hunt for a girlfriend or whatever. But for me, I mean, I see pixels on the screen. We have never had this before. We have never had internet before. Also, I made 3 videos already about NoFap and all the discoveries I've made, but hey, every single month, I'm improving myself like 5-10% in terms of like delivery process, at least, on how I make my videos. So like the end process of what you get to experience in these videos, or what you get to hear about, because that's all I emit technically, is a bunch of information that I've collected that just debunks everything. One by one, all these pieces just bang, bang, bang. And we probably should just do that, right? We should just destroy all these things. And yes, I'll tell you this one thing. Fapping is going to make you exhausted. And that buys you time. When you are tired and you're sleeping a lot, well, by the way, it's not. Do you even know? Like, you can actually manipulate when you sleep, how tired you are, when you do this, when you feel comfortable doing it. You can control all these aspects, except for the aspect that it actually feels good doing it. It's just that one aspect that like you cannot control. And why? Why does it feel good? It's kind of like peeing and pooping. You just release energy from your body that technically you don't need, personally. In fact, you just simply don't need. Like, you're not going to war. You don't need this hormone testosterone thing to be a fucking muscle mountain, basically, running around and intimidating people. You just don't need that shit. Unfortunately, you need to be smart. You need to actually grow your brain. You have to relax. Allow yourself all these positive emotions to take place. Obviously, if you don't allow them to take place, and once you're done, you're like, oh shit, what have I done? I'm starting to look at more and more gross things on the internet. I'm like, yeah, you lost your mind. You can do NoFap. If you're looking at grosser and grosser things and more extreme shit, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You have to take porn into like a gamifying space. We actually enjoy like collecting things and looking for things, looking forward to things. You're interacting with women indirectly. That is the way you actually can unlock yourself. My final, unlocked pool of crazy shit, I'll just pull out fucking random pictures of women, but like, I'm I have Nickelodeon and Disney stars just unlocked of like, what have they been doing of like just filming some fucking TV series randomly? You know, they have appeared on TV back in the day. It's like, I don't care about that, right? So for the longest of time, that was the sentiment. But I realized these fucking celebrities, they're still like relevant after the Disney and Nickelodeon stardom. They're like praised like hell, bro. Like, what the fuck is Olivia Rodrigo and all the other fucking losers that don't seem to even have good music, but they're still being praised? Like, even Dove Cameron showed up like an ugly little creep, but she was fucking gorgeous in Disney. So I'm like, shit, there's something to it. So I unlocked the entire fucking thing and turned Disney into my version of porn. Of like, I have to watch it. These girls are so fucking attractive, and they have already grown up, so it's appropriate for me to now stare at their past selves, basically. And it's like, wow, they're fucking like geniuses, whoever fucking built Disney. Of course, there's a lot of people in the background working on this stuff. And holy shit, like, the last time I did NoFap video was March 16. We have evolved 7 months. So at least, 70% better content you're gonna experience. But the thumbnail was kind of satisfying to do. You know, Taylor Swift in a bikini. Doesn't happen very often. Yellow bikini, also pretty weird. So I'm like, wow, this is a special little moment. Let's throw her into lemons, because this is so appropriate. I call this just lemon squeezing, right? It's like, life gives you lemons, you squeeze it, and you just throw it away. Don't think about it. Don't worry about it. Don't project yourself that you don't like being exhausted or it just ruins your body. Of course, if you want to be productive, if you want to be competitive, if you want to be Andrew Tated yourself into insanity, I mean, go ahead. But like, you're competing against me as well. You have to tell me that I'm a piece of shit, you know, that NoFap ruined my life as well, right? You have to tell me that. You have to compete against... So, you also have to figure out how you're going to compete against me. Because I kind of started to, like, resent getting subscribers and views. That just doesn't actually work. You just don't get that. You know, I am improving myself, but that doesn't mean that the views are getting higher and higher. The watch time is getting higher. That's not true. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on to my channel then? You know, why am I just being resented by a bunch of people? Is NoFap gonna fix that shit? Because, like, I put effort into it. I, hone skill. I should be, like, collecting followers and all that shit. But it's just random. All of this is random. The only reason why I broke the record is because people only care about drama. People only care about if you just commit into, something that's spicy but very confusing. That's it. You commit to try and explain those things. Similarly to like NoFap, people kind of tuned in the first episode I've made, but the other episodes just kind of fell off a cliff. And I'm like, it's just so confusing. Like, YouTube is so confusing to me. All right, I'm not interacting with like real people. I'm interacting with technology. And that's probably another thing that you have to, think about. It's like, well, you just interacting with technology. You're just looking at pixels on the screen, right? So in order to make those pixels on the screen more real, you have to understand that, like, well, these are real people. They have real lives. They could change your life instantly if they wanted to. So you have to, like, change yourself in a way that they would want to change your life. They would want to make you happy. They would want to make your NoFap fantasy into a reality. It's a fantasy. It's a fantasy game for yourself to play with. It's peacetime. You should be not focusing on rioting and pillaging and being a fucking criminal and all these different ways. And even, again, just being a muscle mountain. Like, where are you going to put that energy now? I've seen this video, this guy pop up on my feed, and I'm like, this fucking breaks me now. All right, this guy just breaks me. All right? Some people want to just lean on and choose that sort of lifestyle, but you know how long it takes, how big of a loser you have to be to just sit there lifting weights, not actually like physically working. You're just working on your body. You're just like desperate to actually build whatever, an image of yourself that looks attractive to women or whatever. Well, guess what? Just like I'm attracted to attractive women, ugly women are also going to be attracted to you. A slightly more attractive women who are ugly inside, they're going to be attracted to you for gold-digging reasons. Just because you're attractive doesn't mean you're going to have a natural filter to filter out the garbage that comes up to you and tries to take advantage of you. You know, because you already taken advantage of yourself. This Giga Chad mentality that you're just going to do the right thing and pick the right girl when more girls are approaching you, that doesn't fucking work. All right, you have to sit there, meditate, really think of like, what nice moves I can make for myself. You just slowly develop yourself. You have to slow down. Life is long and fucking gruesome. And even if you don't get a fucking girlfriend in your life, that doesn't mean you're a failure. Maybe that means you have, you know, elevated yourself to such slowness in your life. You don't need a girlfriend, but I would prefer, you know, I would prefer that I would evolve into a different form and think differently eventually, that, you know, my self-improvement is going to like change my life a little bit. Because, you know, looking back, I would still like resent being stuck in a room, but I am stuck in a room and I'm not unhappy about it. You know, I'm only going to be unhappy about it when there's a lot of social pressure, when there's a lot of fucking mix of ideas, or there's a whole fucking movement or a community that I'm like neglecting on purpose. That there's a huge opportunity for me to take advantage of something, and I'm not working on it. But there's no such thing. No one fucking knocks on my door and invites me to do anything. All right, maybe I live in a fucking different location, bro. But most of these people, like, they still look lonely. Every single fucking YouTuber that I see, they eventually like look pretty lonely, unless they like deal with comedy or some bullshit like that. They're lonely. You know, they don't actually project much of like power at all. Because like it doesn't matter how many muscles you put on yourself. You don't have self-esteem if you're lonely. You're simply not gonna have self-esteem. This is just a defense mechanism, basically, that sort of works to some extent, but you're gonna be surrounded by people, or they're gonna provoke you into violence even more, because you feel like, oh, I have all these guns on my body, I can sort of like crush a person if I wanted to. But it's just like there's a lot of strategies in the world, and if you have two people to build a strategy around with, that's just going to be twice as powerful at the maximum state. But it's just going to be twice as easier to build that strategy to where it's like satisfying and powerful. And also there's two different perspectives to choose from. It's just like two people can do a lot more in a society, I'll tell you that much. But you have to like build yourself up. You have to truly understand who you are as a person, how you can contribute to society, how you can improve yourself, most importantly. A lot of people, they discover NoFap, it's like, wow, I can now improve other people's lives. But if you have a channel like this where you're just spitting out garbage of like how self-improvement garbage, your NoFap just is a droplet in a pond, you know, of stuff that I technically don't want to watch, because self-improvement is too much fun to do on your own terms, right? I want to see people just be happy and like do their things, and it's a lot cooler to like pick up things that they do that might affect you, but like in a natural way. You just do your thing, bro. You said your thing, you said your piece, you attracted a bit of an audience. You know, this was probably his most popular videos. And you did that, but like you have to like act as a normal person. So probably it took him a long time to like discover what's gonna go viral. But now he has to act like a normal person. Is he gonna do that? No. It's not gonna happen, bro. He's just gonna click monetize videos and move on with his life. You know, that's the first thing he's gonna think about, instead of like being a normal human being. It's like, well, you have been elected to be an NPC. Because like an NPC would think after they get 1,000, 10,000 subscribers of like, oh, I've made it. You know, I've made it. You became viral. Potentially just a couple of times. You have not made any progress whatsoever, because the competition is ridiculous. It's impossible. It's impossible almost like on purpose. The competition is impossible because like you're supposed to fail, you know, and you're supposed to know what to do about it. And maybe for me, I'll just like pretend that I have already failed a billion times, and I don't actually have to succeed on the YouTube game. All right, so you must understand who you're talking to right now. Like I'm not trying to succeed here. But if you watch this far, you can also push a little bit more watch time and push this video into virality and just see what happens when you toy with my fucking emotions, right? Yeah, it's a little bit hypocritical, but I want to get the experience though. Like absolutely, I no longer chase for it because I gave up. You know, the same goes with women. Like I try to like build self-esteem, to like care about them and approach them in the proper way or whatever. But the only thing that I want is like a conversation. I don't want them to be my toy, me to be their toy. I want to like equal rights, you know, between us, our relationship. But how do you build that? Like, it's a whole nother puzzle to solve. Like, it's another thing to explore. For me, Tinder, I mean, I'll open Tinder, boys. I've explained, like, Tinder is all about simply, I mean, there's people, guys. I have collected some shit, guys. Look at that shit. What is that? 12 notifications. Shut the fuck up, Tinder. You don't have to reset yourself 20 times over, bro. Is it gonna keep happening? Do they really want attention that badly, bro? Anyways, so Tinder serves some purpose. Obviously, all these women are gonna be ugly, or they're not gonna talk to me. That's usually what happens. And maybe they're a little bit more desperate and they match because like blah 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 reasons. I don't know, bro. But the idea is to try and squeeze a conversation. Even that is fucking hard. All right, squeezing a conversation, because like that's the real thing to do. The real things are somewhat difficult because they will take a long time until you master them. The fake things are, everyone is just gonna give in to the fake things. All right, whenever they have the opportunity to. Why? Well, again, like the fake thing is that you go to a workplace, you work, you get thousands and thousands of dollars. That's the fake thing. That's the fake, you know, reality that you're trying to attract, the fake version of that. But the real reality is that you need to earn just as much money as you're gonna be spending, and make a profit in the end, so you can like make savings. And make sure that the job is not exhausting, and make sure that you have plenty of things to do while you're spending money. That's the reality. The reality is very complicated. The fake version of reality is, I'll get thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, bro, because I'll gonna fucking sit there and stare at the screen and do things like I'll walk around and move boxes and stuff. Wow. And I'm gonna be smart and stuff. Like, what the fuck is this shit? But like, yeah, it's tough. Life is tough out there, and the real thing, like, the best thing for me is like, well, I'm not even gonna do a job anymore. Like, I have enough money. I just appreciate my family, bro. My family, my mom and dad. I appreciate their experience. They survived. They have learned something. So I have to just sit there and calmly accept that they have learned something good, but they're now like self-destroyed people. They're now hanging on to me because they have to like feed me the experience that they have received. That's the only thing they have left. You know, like they're destroyed people. I wouldn't even show a picture of my mom right now. Like it's embarrassing that she just spends time in bed, you know. But at least it's a calm down version of her. Like back in the day, she was a fucking monster, not knowing what the purpose of her life is anymore. You know, like losing her minds. So now it just seems like we all accepted reality. Once you accept reality, like your life becomes calm and you allow yourself to do anything you want. You want to do the FAP, go right ahead, bro. But you have to find good material for that. You can't just go into extremes and start just absolute nonsense, right? So let's dive into these morons basically thinking that they have cracked the code, that this is going to liberate them. There's always an urge to like even greater self-improvement. What is the greatest self-improvement thing I can do? What is the greatest pressure plate that I can put on myself to like improve a lot faster? And it's like, what is the hardest thing to do in life to like release energy? Might as well stop pooping and peeing at the same time, right? Or stop looking at women or some bullshit like that. Because that shit also happens. Most men become toys to women and they pretend that they cannot cheat in a relationship. This is over, you know, like you have to only focus on one girl. That's the whole fucking trap. That's the trap. Women want you to focus on them and spend time with them so that you are just dependent on them. They just infected your brain. You know, you have to be free as a wind, basically, doing whatever you fucking like as a man. That's the real manly power. To have freedom and to have self-esteem, to have confidence. I mean, well, courage to just do what you like and not do what's going to benefit the other fucking gender, basically. Men going their own way, that's something I understand. The red pilling yourself, that's something I understand, but it's also another extreme of like, you can't just spit on women as if like they have absolutely nothing to offer you. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? The things that I've found women doing, like women are doing things that men are never gonna do. They wear clothes that men are never gonna do. They're just a completely different type of species that have to be observed, have to be analyzed, at very least, bro. Have to be understood. They work with their hearts. Men work with their minds. They think a lot. They have to think for themselves. They have to be independent. Women have to be reliant on other people. They have to work with their hearts of like, what is this person gonna feel if I approach them, if I talk to them? How is this? Like, they have to think about other people. Men have to think about themselves. That is the difference. And you have to analyze when it's appropriate to like open your hearts a little bit more. What kind of women are you going to follow and allow yourself to improve based on, you know, how they behave, what they do that's like interesting. And when you realize like what women do, like they're trying to be cute and somewhat like mindless in a way. But sometimes that sort of behavior is like contagious because like you want to relax. You don't want your mind to just torture and tell you that you need to do something every day and you have to not think about something every day. Like you have all these like layers and layers of torturous mindsets. You have to find as much freedom as possible. I have laid back and I found a lot of freedom. Now I have body problems. All right, there's plenty of body problems. My tooth decay, eye decay, bro. The back decay. Bro. It's understandable because there's one problem. I don't have like a real life experience. I also don't necessarily like live in reality. Where reality is like you go outside, you have to do things, you have to be physical about it. So, but I just kind of like gave up on that shit to some extent. I still have to like go every single second day to a grocery store, and I have to commit. I have to commit that I will see people, I will have to sort of interact with those people. And now I'm in danger of like meeting my old teachers and all that stuff. Like, it's a thing. But you do have to accept those things. I mean, everyone knows that. Everyone knows you have to just accept like the social stuff. But you can't like reject people either, no matter where they are, whether it's real life or imaginary fucking space. You can't reject them. Because if you reject me in this imaginary fucking internet lands, in real life, everything is just going to make it become more awkward between us. Like, you're not supposed to do that. But people think they can get away with that. So, yeah, it's a little bit of a puzzle that I have to solve in my life. Of this just resentment. But, like, I've chose to give up on one thing of, like, reality in terms of, like, me going outside socializing, because it's kind of like a wasteland effect, right? And obviously a wasteland is going to affect my health. Poverty is going to affect my health. So I accepted that, like, shit, I took damage. I can kind of reverse most of those problems on myself and not worry about it too much. And I am, like, improving myself. At least I improved on terms of, like, hygiene, thinking about hygiene a little bit differently. And I still have to, like, slowly improve. Like, if you slowly improve, the improvements you make are going to stick with you forever. You're not going to relapse into your improvements, because improvements can also be something that you just give up on because they're too difficult to commit to. A lot of people who have testosterone problems or whatever, they're just committing to something because they want to prove to themselves that they can do it. But they're not going to prove anything to anyone else. Because you put a lot of hard work. How are you going to monetize that hard work socially? How are you going to prove to other people that you actually did a lot of hard work? You're going to look different. You're going to act different, right? That's good. That's good. But if you truly put a lot of hard work, you understand that it sucked. That work actually kind of sucked when it was like hard. I am all for people working, but I don't see people working. Why? Because I work. I work laid back and I just do. But my major type of work is just like print out candy, like thoughts and ideas. I just print them out whenever I feel like I capture them. Because I thought, like, when I'm thinking, I'm like, shit, this is so important. The same thing happens with pictures of women. I see something really attractive and I'm like, I need this one. I need to put it in my collection. That's why I have Pinterest in the first place, in my tab section, right? That's why I can summon Pinterest whenever I want. I need to collect those things. I need to collect attractive women because I will never be attractive. I will never look into a fucking mirror and say, oh, look at this fucking dude. How cool. Well, I could be attractive at some point, but I know that women are working on it. Women are discovering things of like how to make things look attractive and appealing no matter what. How to put a bucket of makeup on a special occasion. For women, the special occasion is every fucking day. You need a bucket of makeup. But for men, that's never. And you probably don't need muscles unless you're working like a woodcutter. I've seen on TikTok now. It's kind of like entertainment love. Like a really strong man who doesn't have like bloated muscles, who like fucking picks up an axe and just smashes a piece of wood in half. Like, that was so fucking attractive to me. I'm like, wow. But he's just a woodcutter though. So he's not gonna intimidate you of like he's doing a crazy important job to society or whatever. But this is like a job like a builder, a woodcutter, right? They need muscles. They're not gonna have bloated muscles anyways. The other thing you can do is like be a guard, basically, of some kind. Or be dragged into military. If you're gonna fucking sit down and they're gonna look at you, like your government is gonna look at you and is gonna be like, oh, you go to military now. They're just gonna take one fucking look at you and your mountains of muscles and how you built yourself. And it's like, what do you do in life? Oh, I don't do shit. Oh, you go to military now. There's so many ways to just die this way. You just die. You either provide nothing to society or they drag you into a war. You know, they convince you that you're powerful, you know, somehow. Like, this is bullshit, right? And the military tactics, the first military tactic is how do you build a military first? That's the first tactic. That's the first thing they have in their books of how do you drag the clowns. Who are the clowns of society? That is the thing that you should be scared of and why you should not become an NPC that just follows self-improvement for no fucking reason. You have to have a reason. You have to have a reason of like, this is going to be improvement because I need it to improve this skill and that skill because it's so satisfying when I can do things better. I have a skill of programming, boys. All right, this is a harmless little button game, but like it's so complicated. All right, and I'll also have my celebrities, and not only I collected their pictures, but I also evaluated of how much I like this person. You know, now I'm just like building a mechanical heart. Okay, so like opening my heart works to some extent, but for me as a man, you know, maybe I fucking destroyed some parts of it, or women destroyed it. You know, when maybe they traumatized me because they could have toyed with me so easily. And they feel so happy. Like, women are just as dangerous as men, you must understand. And they see your heart being like small and they fucking trash it and smash it and do all these things and fucking invade your dream world sometimes. You must understand, like, a woman came into my room and I cried for 30 minutes. Is that normal? You know? This was a long time ago. It's not going to happen any time again because I have to like defend myself with my, you know, mindset, and my mechanical heart is going to reject them, you know. So this little shit fucking made me cry, right? This is not a doxing attempt. I just have full names so I don't fucking forget, you know. But also she just simply doesn't exist in like social media anyways. So I don't care. Most people like that, most people who are pieces of shit, they don't exist where you kind of like would like them to exist. They just do not. They do not care about you. You know, so I look up to celebrities because I feel like they do care about me. I am stuck on the internet. I'm like, they're kind of stuck on the internet too. You know, even though they're celebrities, they're praised by a lot of people, but it's only because they are approachable. They're like the hub of society on the internet. They have a lot of followers, but it's just the internet thing that elevates them right now. So I felt like the same way. Like, I'm attracted to the internet of things and not real life things, because real life things are fucking boring and stupid and very likely harmful to you. So when you make that choice between NoFap and like FAP, like you're just simply picking a choice between reality and virtual world. Making sure that things are balanced in your life, that you are improving and you're balancing things out, because that's the most powerful thing. Great. I don't want to be stuck in the virtual space, so I gave up a lot of the gaming nonsense. And I had to replace it with something, right? But I can't give up masturbation, bro, because masturbation is a real thing, unfortunately. So, like, even though I just said This is reality, and this is fake nonsense. There's some nuance to that, you know, just like if you do this, it's just backward. It's just rope backwards, boys. I mean, it's just born backward. Anyways, I like doing that sometimes, a little bit too much. All right, let me just grab those points real quick. So there's a lot of fucking stuff to just plow through. These are weeds, basically. Improvement pill is it's weed. Every single time I search for something of like self-improvement tips, there's all sorts of people who have already filled in the blank space because they are in a race. They're just desperate to fill that blank space so they could get attention. These people are desperate, my friends. These people are not going to give you good information. They're just going to reinforce the belief of what you searched for. It's like just going to calm you down of like, yes, you searched for a very good thing. Let me tell you all this thing that is very important. Let me give you information. Just calm down, bro. Calm down. Yes, whatever you believe in is completely true. Just give me those fucking seconds of attention so my video becomes viral. Here's a little bit of animation here, self-esteem here, blah, 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 blah. All this bullshit is being thrown at you, and you think you're winning. But you are actually in a battle mode. You should be in a battle mode against the fucking video you watch. Every single thing you watch, every single person you follow, you have to be in a battle mode of like, you have to get the best things. You have to be ready to transform that video for yourself, to improve the video itself about self-improvement. That is the fucking meta that you have to reach. While you're watching something, you have to improve upon it. You have to resonate with it so much that you do the same thing as I did. Upload a fucking 1 hour video. Maybe it's a 2 hour video. I don't know, bro. I don't know, but I don't want to sit for 2 hours because, like, I already went dormant. My channel is not supposed to, like, function right now as a normal channel. I should be working on, like, YouTube Rewind and stuff. Does YouTube Rewind have anything to do with this? Well, YouTube Rewind is also on, like, a self-improvement thing. Like, every single year I have to improve that aspect as well. And as I see the difference of experience, of like how experience actually shapes you as a person, like that is really fantastic. Like, and also the thing that again, like people are resentful of each other. So I'm like, how can we build anything if we resent each other, if we can't even have conversations? That's why, like, if you can't do that, how are people building families? All of this is fake. All of this is like, I have been attractive at high school and I have a baby now. All right. So you just got fucked in the ass, basically. You just got fucked so badly that you have to now take care of a baby. Congratulations. You got fucked in the brains. A man just found you, just fucked you up, and took you for yourself because you were too attractive and too oblivious to understand the downfall of your attractiveness, that a lot of people want you and you're going to give in to someone eventually because it's a tough game to play. You know, a celebrity is protected by layers and layers of people, you know, and some fans are trying to be protective, but they will turn on the celebrity anytime, any fucking time, or they're just going to turn themselves off. So celebrities have to be vigilant, just like Sniper Wolf seemingly has a lot of followers. But does she really? Is she really being protected by followers? I feel like I'm the only fucking lone wolf trying to fucking carry her, you know, in this endeavor of just kicking Jack's film in the balls, bro. Holy shit, he deserves that. And again, there's so many like traps in the world, and I'm like fascinated. If you just slow down and you allow yourself to do absolutely nothing but to observe, you unlock so much knowledge, so much so many ways to just like avoid experience, because most experience, they just want to like drag you in, give you drugs, give you something to believe in, but they own it. When you masturbating, you own that shit. You own. So that's what these people are trying to do. They're trying to own you in the end. They try to take away the only thing that feels good of releasing tension, releasing social pressure that people put onto you. They want to put more. They want to put a social pressure and tell you that you have to watch the fucking video. After you watch my video, which I'm very thankful for, you don't have to subscribe. You don't have to follow me. You have improved your life. I would like to know how you're doing every now and then. That would be fucking very nice. That would be very friendly thing to do. But otherwise, you know, I separated myself from a lot of people. It's a very sad moment. But hopefully they moved on from me and they improved something about their lives, and they're going to come back and tell their stories. You know, I just have to be patient, unfortunately. I can't get the fucking result instantly, because I already got the experience of just them leaving, them resenting me, them disliking my videos or whatever. I already got the experience that they have to turn around. They have to turn their negativity into positivity no matter what. That's the magnetism effect of, like, if a person does something bad to you, you just have to be patient, because that person will get in trouble. This thing just continue accumulating. If you feel that you are correct, you know, if you feel like you didn't deserve the pain, you send, like, mentally, through your dreams, through spirituality, you emit, like, you're not going to take it. You're not going to take it again. This bad experience that someone gave to you, you're just not going to allow that to repeat anymore. And it's like, it's a valuable lesson for both of you, but that other person who gave you a negative experience, they have to apologize. They have to come around, you know. So I have tons and tons of people who I just look down upon, and I'm like, why did you do that to me? But hopefully they turn around. Hopefully they understand that their downfall, their misunderstanding of me as a person, is gonna bite them in the ass eventually, and it does. It does hurt. I have experienced the same thing. Like, I had to deal with my own shit, and I'm dealing with it right now. I'm trying to, like, pull up of, like, what did I do? How did I deal with my own shit? But, like, technically, I shouldn't have lost 1 year of my life and just strictly went to prison, right? I should have pulled a fucking old woman, just reeled her out. Like, she has invaded our home, and you know, that shit is a lot more trickier than you think. Like, women actually entering your safe space, women entering your safe space, your comfort zone, is goddamn awfully dangerous, because they know you're probably not gonna fucking use violence, and they can do a lot of shit. So I try to, like, push an old woman the fuck out of here, and it didn't work. It was a life lesson that I cannot forget. And that an old woman is protected by law as well, even though she's not providing anything to society. And I'm like, shit, what the fuck is going on? It's the most confusing thing. And I'm like, I don't want to accept that, and I don't have to accept that, but I have to handle it in a different way. I have to outpower this fucking old garbage that thinks that they can just enter safe space and not, you know, claim my consent as well, because I don't consent usually, or I change my mind, you know. So this saved me. Oh my god, this saved you for a moment, until you have to face me, and then you have to face another life-changing moment of realizing there are more perspectives that unlock even more powers. It's like a pendulum swing. If you are confused in life, you're gonna have to pendulum swing yourself from one side to the other until you, like, settle down into balance. So you will have to find my video. You're probably gonna dislike me, go back, pendulum swing until you find balance. So what is this balance between NoFap and porn, right? This is the last thing I'm gonna do, and just jump into what the fuss moment of just getting really upset about people post a video, who think they're so smart, they're just gonna fill up that empty space. And that's what's so evil about YouTube right now, and why the latest drama about Sniper Wolf reveals that a lot of people just want to fake contribute. It's the same thing as I've said, it's fakery. They want to fake contribute to whatever is going on. They want to look good. It's like an American way of just taking over the internet, taking over the blank space, but it's a lot of bullshit behind that. And I'm not sure how to break down that bullshit. I'm not sure how to convince people to stop fucking, paying too much attention on like how people operate in like short term. Because like you clicked on, you search for a term, not only you want to be reinforced, you want to quickly do that. You want to do that in like 10 minutes. You don't want to waste too much time. You don't want to click on my video. So people are not going to click on my video. Something happened and you watched this far. Congratulations. Something had to happen, basically. But let's see it. So, again, this is a withdrawal. This is a hardcore withdrawal. This is also fakery. All right? This part just stands for fake, bro. All right? Porn. And this stands for no. As it does, apparently. So you have to break down the no and remove the fake bullshit. Porn is real. Like, people are actually putting themselves in a weird situation where, like, they're gonna attract viewership, but in exchange they have to attract a fucking dude that's just gonna mess with their brain. Porn stars are kind of like making a sacrifice every now and then. Like, this is not how a normal woman's supposed to behave. And it's the other thing that porn stars have to do is just like turn off the part of the brain that reacts to cameras. Like you would react to a camera, you wouldn't be too comfortable of like everyone seeing your children seeing what the fuck you're doing. But even if you watch porn, it's like you must understand like the psychology behind it, and all of a sudden it's like you can actually help these women by appreciating their art. If you like it, you can appreciate it that way too. But there's a lot of art. There's a lot of women in different sections on TikTok, on Instagram, blah, blah, blah. Some unicorns exist on YouTube as well, even though this is mostly a male platform. But because it's still a wilderness in here. So you have to appreciate every type of women as well. I have collected a lot of shit, all right? As a YouTube CEO, I've seen many things on the internet, my friends, and I haven't, fully developed what I have found, but that's the process. It's just nice. But the NoFap was just like, I'm just gonna like jump into reality now. Have you decided what you're going to be doing in that reality? Because I've said the first thing I see is like a mountain of muscles and sort of just enough self-esteem to like build a video. But let's see what other people are doing. Let's see their downfalls, because that is the most educational moment, is to see how people have tortured themselves with this thing, thinking that it's going to actually liberate them and make them more powerful because they're accumulating some kind of energy for themselves. And again, when I was taken away for a year, when I was locked up with other people, masturbation was pretty difficult. I also didn't have sexy pictures to do it with. And I also had a lot of watchmen basically watching over of like, nah, you better not do that. What you doing, bro? I had those moments of like, shit, I have to do it in secrecy. I have to move my body parts in secrecy. I move my arms, legs, nothing happens, but I put my arm between my legs and move that body part. That's illegal. That's socially illegal. This is where it all starts. Like, this is gross behavior. You shouldn't be doing that in general. It's going to benefit the person who tells you to stop. because it's a society. You shouldn't be masturbating in public anyways, and I shouldn't think about you as a masturbator in general. You know, when you say that you're no FAP person, you gain reputation of like, oh, so you're not gross anymore. Wow, that's so cool. We can hang out forever now. That's the only reputation, that's the only superpower you have. It's like you're no longer gross. I can shake your hand and not have baby juice all over my hands. But this is NPC behavior. The fact that you're grossed out by stuff that happens in your body. Yes, you can be grossed out by shit because it has to come out of your ass. It doesn't come out of your mouth or your fingers. It comes out of the place that you can sort of like clean up, and you're never gonna have to like look at it again. So that's cool. But the front part of your body, like, nothing should be like gross about it. Like, what can you do that is like supposed to be gross about it? Like, maybe your feet a little bit gross as well. But like, beyond that, like, it's weird. It's weird to be grossed out by things. It's just an NPC behavior to be like germaphobe and all that shit. Like, it's really bad. It's really pathetic, I would say. To be resentful because of like physical appearances. This is the most disgusting thing that has evolved into humanity. It's just to be disgusted by how people look and what people do in their personal lives. That is pathetic, basically. Holy fucking shit, man. So let's see. Let's see what these people have to say. November is 1 week away, so a lot of people are going to be like looking up to this shit. And potentially that's what I hit as well. Maybe by accident, I'm not sure, with the first episode. Maybe I released first episode before November or something. So let's double check what we have in here. Click on some of these videos. Now, improvement pill uploaded twice, so I am only gonna click on a shorter video. With short videos, like, you have so much self-esteem, right? Like, it just puts up this information that you're just gonna be treated. Obviously, these are filtered out videos of like that everyone enjoys. So it's kind of like balanced out to be neutral, to look like approachable video, clickable video, like everything is correct about it. So YouTube have elevated the NPC shit that everyone resonates, the most people resonate, but you cannot take this lightly. Anything that just pops up like this, when you search for something, that's for NPCs. That's not for you, my friends. You have to improve beyond this point and just think for yourself. At least think for yourself. Because that's the most interesting thing. That's gonna improve you a lot faster when you just learn how to improve yourself first. Learn how to stop yourself from clicking on these things. And I've wasted 53 minutes before I even clicked on something, because I already have so much knowledge and such a big offset from like what a normal NPC thinks, and I can tell them cool things, right? Obviously, a grown-ass man has figured out most of their shit, but even them, they need to fill in the gaps of some kind. There are blank spaces. They might have never experienced someone like myself who's fighting against all these idiots. Like, literally, the second video is a military person staring at me and saying that this is somehow a fighting mode, right? That it's almost like a belief that people are going to be defending viciously, almost. You know, that they're going to shame me for doing the thing. They're going to try, at least. You can imagine, to see what happens, because it's the easiest thing.
Have you been struggling with the NOFAP?
Shaming is the easiest way to test a person, but it's also the easiest way to lose while you're doing your test, your little fucking testy test. You don't have to like be a serious person. There's a lot of gamers that, you know, you can interact in a real way, in a more realistic way of like evaluating things. It's kind of a real thing. You can use memes. And I try to drag gamers to try and talk to them, because they kind of like just want to talk about the game, But that's not the point. Like, we already playing the game, we understand it's already working pretty well, but we have to think about what is not working. When we look at it into a human being, we have to find those missing pieces of what is not working. People are trying to hide that desperately. They want to hide the ugly parts of themselves desperately. We have to like turn them over and over and over again to hopefully they give in. Hopefully they don't run away from you. But that is a fucking very difficult thing to do. That is, again, the realistic expectation that a person is not going to open up to you if you fail even a little bit. They're going to just get scared, because I get scared as well, of like how this person is capable of like approaching me and asking for all these deep things that I've been hiding from the rest of society for so long. You know, how does he want to fucking do that all of a sudden? It has to be a malicious intent, right? So you have to constantly remind them that this is real. This is what a normal person should do, and a normal person is not supposed to hide themselves and their flaws, you know. And this is the internet, where we can just kind of like discuss each other's flaws and improve ourselves a lot faster. That's the major reason why internet even exists in the first place. And it's gonna shut down slowly. We're gonna slowly have to filter out the garbage of the internet. You will see the shutdown of the internet. Everyone is complaining of like social media sucks and all that shit sucks. Yeah. We're gonna figure out what sucks, throw it away, and we realize it's gonna be a domino effect of like things relying on those sucky things. Because a lot of scammers and a lot of people are just kind of like infesting, making an infestation across the internet. A lot of like nasty people are transforming themselves into cockroaches. And the only way to stop them is to shut down the internet in a massive way. To squeeze YouTube in a more moral space. So, as a YouTube CEO, I have a huge responsibility to figure out how the fuck are we going to squeeze YouTube into a more realistic version of this platform. Because this seems normal now, but people are staring at their screens for too long, and there's too much content to watch. Something's gotta give, man. I would say we just have to press pause. We just have to press one button, and all of a sudden YouTube is fixed. We just have to press pause. Of like, there's so much content already. We will only demand content. We will only find empty space and demand content. But otherwise, everyone should just stop uploading in terms of trying to get viral. Or when I press a pause button, people just not going to get as many views anymore. The old content is going to get views, but the new content, you're not going to get rewarded for it. This is the thing that I'm thinking about right now. As I grab the authority of like, what is the first thing you're going to do? The first thing I want to do is sanity content. Force people to actually vomit out the bad intentions. But it's probably going to cause a bigger issue that I need to just, know a very simple solution to, so I would not forget. Anyways, enough about me. Let's watch the what the fuss moments. Again, I'm getting notifications, but it's from Gamer World.
But always finding yourself back at square one, feeling worse and worse about yourself every single time you mess up.
You shouldn't be battling yourself that way, okay? You shouldn't be committing yourself into this, like, game. Because this is another game to play, to try and, like, force yourself to not masturbate and all that shit. Yeah. What are you developing? What are you developing as a person when you do that? You're developing expectations, first of all, of like, this is going to actually improve your life. And again, a lot of people have to come in and reinforce. All of a sudden, you're being preyed upon by a lot of people who need to like reinforce your belief. It's ridiculous, right? And it's not going to get better. My video is going to make things worse because people are going to be like, oh, I need to exploit all these fucking NoFappers as much as possible. But they themselves are going to release themselves from the prison, but they are going to keep a lot of other people in prison, and I can't do shit about it. You know, just because I vocalized something, I can't do shit about it. I just have to be a suspect of, like, how do these criminals behave? How do they just unlock themselves and lock other people in? Nothing's going to change. But, you know, the bad guys are going to get their good stuff. So you have to take the good stuff from the bad guys. A lot of people are gonna bounce off of me and just become the evil geniuses because they have received knowledge that's very valuable, but doesn't, you know, elevate me if I don't find friends. So, and they don't want to be friendly either because it's too difficult. So this whole fucking operation strategy, like, we have to, like, really commit and, like, blah blah blah, but why is it so difficult? What the fuck is it so fucking complicated about this shit? The real life improving things are not meant to be difficult. They're not supposed to be like super extreme battles or like competitive events. That's not supposed to, you click on a fucking game and you try to have fun. That's your challenge. If you click on a game, you're having fun. If that's not fun, that's not a game, that's just torture. All right? So already I have watched 13 seconds. Can I fucking watch more? Bruh. I've already taken brain damage from 13 seconds. How are people watching this shit? But that's the NPC material. It gives you brain damage and you feel like, oh, something changed in your brain. That must be good, right? Something is changing, right? Like, that is good. But you don't have reinforcement of other people telling you that this might actually be like toxic shit that you're watching on a screen. There's no other people to help you. You are in your private space. You must understand, like, you have to have reinforcement from other people. And you're not going to talk about fapping, unfortunately. So this is the most dangerous topic because you will not talk about it with other people who are close to you, but you're going to talk with these strangers who want to benefit from you clicking on their videos. A lot of people are actually, like, on the internet, jumping on the internet. It's like, oh, this is one of the biggest improvement things ever, right? Again, we have seen a dude that went viral because of this video. Crazy, right? So now he's gonna identify himself of, like, oh, that is the biggest improvement that I've made that people resonate with. So they needed a lot of help with that. But the reality is, you need to take care of yourself in a natural way. You know, in a more natural way. I use shampoo. I don't use shampoo regularly. I use shampoo whenever I feel like it. I masturbate whenever I feel like it. I don't use it religiously of, like, before I go to sleep, I do this. Whenever I have an urge to do something, I do it. That's how you have to build yourself as a man. You have an urge to do something, and you do it as best as you can. You know, you try to get the high, and you try to mitigate the low. Of, like, oh, I committed, it's over now. How do I feel? The way I mitigated the lows of masturbation, of, like, how I escaped the addiction matrix, like, that everyone is talking about. The highs are going to be high, the lows are going to be low. How do you eliminate this shit, right? First of all, anytime this happens, you can sort of, like, just in tune yourself with the baseline, right? Just enjoy the entirety of experience. You don't have to worry about the highs and lows anymore. You just in tune yourself with the baseline, so you just, like, do this. While your body is experiencing these, your mind is just kind of keeping you in check of, like, you know what's going to happen in the end. You don't need to worry about the extremes. Nothing crazy is going to happen. You can predict almost everything. But you allow yourself to have both experiences of knowing, and one part of your body is experiencing weird shit, and the other part of your body reminding you that it's kind of fake. It's kind of not that relevant. It's not going to pop out of your screen and all that shit. So you have both versions where you, if something bad is happening, you can always collapse your behavior. You can always pause. You can always like, bam, boom, and now we're just doing this. So that's one way to like mitigate the extremes in your desires. Obviously, again, you try to like find more mild versions of porn and trying to avoid child porn. All right? Because everyone knows not to do that. Because that's now incriminating. Because like, children are innocent and innocence is the most attractive thing. But at least you know what you look for. You look for innocent things. You look for things. And what are you going to do with that, though? Because now, even I pick up innocence and, like, fucking destroying me and making me, like, more evil. What do you do with innocence? I mean, you found it, you know. You saved it, and it's there. You had the experience. You found the innocence. That's all you can do. You discovered it, and you know the location. You know how it kind of like interacts with the world. You have seen something about it, and you just like acknowledge it, and that's it. I think that's enough, right? So the movie Cuties have triggered the entire world to like react and overreact. And I'm like, well, children are innocent, they look attractive, and you can sexualize them, and it's just gonna create a fucking nuclear weapon, basically. I've acknowledged what innocence does, and you're not supposed to like dive in and try to tear it apart because it's so easy to do, right? But it deals a lot of damage to society, and you're just not supposed to do that. It's like, no one's gonna like you for it, all right? And even your brain is not gonna like you for it. Your heart is not gonna like you. You will lose yourself as a person. You're gonna be vulnerable because you attacked innocence. So you're not innocent yourself. People are talking about like virginity as like innocence as well, losing your innocence. But at some point, like I'm at almost 30 years old. I have not lost my virginity yet, and I'm like, but I feel like I've lost my innocence. I feel like I've seen so much porn. I've experienced so much sexual stuff, but I've lost the innocence of like discovering these things for the first time. Now what I'm discovering, like psychological twists while attaching porn onto them, it's a completely different worldview. So my innocence is sort of like just faded away, if that's how we treat virginity as, you know. But I'm still like a little cute guy when a girl approaches me, and like I have to like shrink myself and show my innocence of like I've never been with a girl before. And that's the most attractive thing you must remember. So not only you're attracted to like cute women and all that shit, potentially young as they can be, but like anyone can be attractive. Like Shakira is like 40 years old, and she like looks completely normal, like a fucking just a normal adult. You know, other people can't do that, but like Shakira somehow can do it, and then it just kind of creates a precedent of like, why does she look innocent? Of like, you know, you look into older people and you're like questioning, why do they look innocent? Why do they feel like attractive even though they have been through a lot? There's still something they are holding on to that makes them attractive. There's still a type of person that they will allow into their lives because there's something missing. There's something unsolved. The reason why people are attractive is because they need more friendship. They need more weird experiences. They need to fill in the gap inside themselves, and they will start looking ugly because now it's like, what's the point anymore, right? What's the point of taking care of yourself when I have all the relationships I want? They will start looking fucking repulsive and invisible. So you have to like treat attractiveness very carefully. Everything matters. The matrix of things is so complicated. I just want to open people's minds of like, this is how crazy it gets to try and understand all these things. This is how much work I have put into this. and I know how to accelerate, and I know how to pick up this video when I have an urge to make a video. Even if I'm dormant, even if I declare I won't upload anything, I cannot force myself to do that. I cannot do the no upload in November, my friends. I have to, if I have a good idea, I have to capture it. I have to enjoy the freedom of life to capture whatever is flying, you know, around. 33, am I right? Taylor. That's an interesting one. You have to experience highs and the lows, as extreme as they're gonna be, but that's what's gonna spice up the game, right? Those are spices. You're trying to reach for spices. You're trying to reach your hand into spice bowl, basically. You have to try to grab something. I just drew boobs. In this, I just drew a penis going up and down. You know, because female and male energy kind of works like that. Like, females like extreme things, but they can't really generate that shit, so they probably just store it in their bodies and release it as milk for babies or whatever. Nobody wanted to suck on my dick. I don't know, bro. Life is mysterious, and you have to enjoy the fact that you have the ability, at least across the internet, to watch a lot of weird shit that people do. All right? That's it. That's the fucking end game for me. But people are just gonna keep on triggering me, aren't they? Well, let's watch this. Since I got triggered the first 13 seconds, I don't even have to pause the video anymore.
If so, then you've come to the right place. See what you're
Fucking you come to the right place. Come here, let me give you some drugs, boy.
missing isn't more motivation or some new trick that you're unaware of. What you're missing is simply the right strategy. Let me explain. A famous study was
Here you go. I'm in the lab suit already. Let's fucking give you some drugs, bitch.
conducted in the 1970s by American psychologist Dr. Bruce Alexander. He placed rats in isolated cages all alone and gave them
We put rats in isolated cages all alone, and now we're gonna squeeze information out of these rats because holy shit, they represent reality so fucking well, man. Boy. Wow. I believe it's the drug experiment of like
access to 2 water bottles, one that contained just normal drinking water.
Yeah, it's the drug experiment. So basically, if a rat is socializing, they don't have to like take damage. Of course, if they're lonely in a fucking cage, they will try and destroy themselves. They will try to kill themselves, and it will feel good because they're like negating the negativity around them. You know, of like, well, my life is miserable, but at least I have cocaine, bitch. Let's go. It's bullshit, man. It's bullshit to try and like squeeze information from just one matrix. But that's what people do. They grab one matrix and it's like, oh my god, I have matrix. I have to fill in the blank space on the internet as fast as I can, bro. My goodness. This guy probably has collected like 3-4 matrices and is like, oh my god, I'm the best fucking person in the universe now. Holy shit. I can't watch that shit. All right? Well, what is the, conclusion of the drug experiment? Again, people are going to destroy themselves if they feel in a terrible situation. And you should kind of do that. But masturbation is not really self-destruction. And all, again, like, no one's watching you like you in isolated cage as a rat. No one watching you. So you can just trip over, you can destroy yourself, you know, like the human probably gonna fucking torture you or just like, who cares? This is the only choice you have in the first place as well. You don't have I guess you do have a choice between water and cocaine, bro. Apparently. And even seeing cocaine is like, is police watching me right now? I don't like this. Should I listen to his conclusion? How would you relate this to like NoFap? Is a question. But NoFap is like a drug. It's like the easiest thing to tell people. Oh, whatever feels good is a drug now. What the Are you fucking kidding me, bro? So if I hold hands with someone, that feels good. That's also a drug, bro. Oh, but it's socializing, so it's cool now. Well, I'm socializing while I masturbate, my friends. I look at other people's, bodies, behavior, pictures, personalities, interactions. All that shit is socializing, my friend. It feels weird because, it feels like I am not actually doing anything. If you watch, hentai, it's a weird, demorphed kind of version of reality, but it's still like someone has created that. Someone put that shit in their brains as well. You can relate to that. A lot of women actually tease people with hentai. I'm not sure if they watched it or not, but it's just a fun thing to tease people over. There's so many fucking women. What? Drugs, bro? We're gonna talk about drugs. We stop right there. All right? Improvement pill disqualified. Stop talking to me, okay? See, this improvement pill of oh, this is how you get into the matrix, and if I pull all the strings and I find all these cool things. How long will I survive until I fucking ejaculate?
I strongly believe that NoFap is the #1 most life-changing change that you can make in your life today. But there's a lot of skepticism behind quitting pornography, as our society actually encourages young men and women to watch porn and masturbate.
Our society encourages. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? The only encouragement is nothingness. There's not much going on in life. That's it. So you are allowed, but you're not encouraged. You're very much allowed to decide for yourself what you like to do in life. People stay out of your way. NPCs, they don't want to interact with you. They just allow you to do whatever you want. All right? If you approach them too closely of okay, I'll deal with it. I'll deal with that interaction. That's what NPC is going to do. They'll just deal with it. But normally they just allow you to do things. That's it. So there's no encouragement though. All right? They don't know. They don't know if it's going to be good or bad for you. No one knows anything. No one wants to commit into saying anything. I have discovered that masturbation is pretty fucking awesome, and it's not destroying my life, and I'm people should liberate themselves a little bit, but I know that too much liberation is gonna probably negate some progress in people's lives, because now you have less time to spend on other things. And if you're struggling in life, you should ease into it, as long as masturbation is actually helpful in a social way, where you're actually learning psychological things. Because I have been learning things, but I probably, I'm in an exempt situation where I have enough resources to not worry about my life anymore. And I have to enjoy it to the maximum extent,
It's considered healthy, and because of this, there's millions of people on this.
What the? He's already just falling off a cliff. So he's basically faking. He's basically faking all the scenarios in a way. In every single situation. Let's see the first one. What is he faking?
Improvement pill here.
That is the easiest way to create a matrix, is to fake the problem. It's to pretend that people behave in a different way than it actually is. So you already get a completely negated version of reality from the very beginning. And it's oh, I'll solve that problem for you because you have that problem, right? So let's see what the fuck this guy is doing. I'm actually a subscriber, by the way. It's pathetic. I understand it's probably why these videos get recommended right now. It's oh, you subscribe. It's you like this guy, right? Yeah, I'm gonna punch him in the face now.
When I first started my NoFap journey, I actually documented my experiences in a journal. I had amazing streaks where I not only abstained from porn and masturbation, but ejaculation as well, mainly because I was single. And I recorded all of the benefits I saw whenever they came up. So because No Nut November is coming around again, I decided to dig up my old journal entries to give you an idea of what benefits I saw throughout this journey. Hopefully, this will motivate and inspire some of you to take on this challenge, because it genuinely changed my life, and I know it can do the same for you if you...
Okay. I need to skip to the part where he started throwing some really fucking shady things. Because right now it's like, oh, I'm really motivated by like No Nut November, guys. You must understand, all right? And I have notes and stuff. So this is a weird introduction that sort of works. Because he's not jumping into opinions and conclusions yet.
Were strong, and there was always a ton of brain fog. I had a hard time thinking clearly, and I found myself stuttering a lot during conversations.
Okay, I guess it's like more realistic, right? Stuttering. But again, like you're not supposed to worry about it. And it's kind of like your mind's getting ahead of itself. But what you have to like ease yourself into, and it's a problem. I'm stuttering too, right? Constantly. Am I gonna solve this problem? Probably over time. But I'm just gonna ease into it. Like, yes, I have a problem, but it's gonna improve itself naturally. See, that's the problem. Like, again, who you gonna blame for all the benefits that you're gonna get? I have seen Penn and Teller bullshit, and that's the second thing they talked about is alternative medicine, you know. So the second episode, alternative medicine, of like whatever is gonna heal you, you're just gonna blame that, even though time heals you better. Just patience and time heals you better. Why? Because you don't allow bad things to happen to you. Just relax from all the nonsense, from all the noise. That's the best thing you can do first. And then you start focusing on things that, you know, are like genuinely important. And you sort of like do that throughout the day. Anyways, you sort of improve every now and then, and you just have to be patient about it. So if you relax, if you put yourself in a natural state, then all the problems are going to go away. And what people are trying to do here is try to say that masturbation is unnatural and is too extreme for most people. And maybe that's true. Maybe that is too extreme for most people, but I'll tell you something that's probably going to ruin your life is like everyone should be thinking about sex all the time, you know, even if it's weird, all the time. So there's one thing on the rise right now, and it's called free use. This is a porn category that's just gonna fucking destroy your brain. I'll tell you that much. Even though it's not different from any other sex thing that you have seen, but now it has a storyline. This is what like really blows my mind. Anytime there's a storyline behind, every time there's more like socializing going on in a sex environment, where I can't really just skip because it's a part of that process of like free use is someone's desire to, you know, kind of skip socializing, but still toy with them because they can do whatever they want. See, this is where socializing becomes like so fucking addictive. I'm already getting a rise from this, by the way. Like, this is insane. It's an insane category. It just blows my mind. There's so much to explore. You cannot shut down yourself from all these experiences that people are generating. You have to appreciate, because the internet is going to shut down. Everything that you see, the porn that you're exploring, all of this is going to be shut down. The government is going to fucking slap with their fucking laws and regulations. They're not going to allow you to enjoy yourself that much, so you have to grab as much as you can, as naturally as you can, so you actually like remember that shit. You gotta save up some porn for all of us, man. We're gonna come to a fireplace and it's like, how much porn did you collect? Like fucking 20. I have 100. I have a lot of this crazy stuff, dude. All of us will have to gather into a fireplace and be like, we gotta share. We have bare rations of porn, my friends. Some people even said they shouldn't fucking even watch porn. How dare they fucking say that? We're gonna do this in the future, bro. That's a nice prediction, right? But it's like it's so natural for me to predict things because I know where things are heading. I know that this is all fake. So let's see what the other person has to say, because like...
It's day 14 of NoFap. my biggest streak yet. I am ecstatic. I am the highest I've ever been off life because I've hit this day mark.
I have achieved first victory in the universe of existing, bro.
Go on Instagram. Now I've unfollowed all the models that I would otherwise get urges from.
Would you get urges from models? Because those were fucking ugly. You know, people in their underwear, that's pretty ugly, I'm not gonna lie. That's baby food, bro. Because it has no innocence. You know, it's already just like stripped away. Stupid. Like, models are probably the most unattractive people you can follow. So if you say Instagram models, you have not, you know, found anything yet. All right, you're just a loser to me.
That content.
That is the scary thing that I just said. If you haven't explored the internet properly, if you haven't found all the unicorns of the internet, you're gonna get stunned by their fucking attractiveness so much, you have no idea. Like, prepare yourself a helmet, because I don't know if you're gonna survive just exposing your head like this, bro. Like, there's so many pretty people that have way higher level than just like Instagram models. Again, Instagram models are like homeless people. That's how attractive they are. Homeless people, bro. In terms of internet attractiveness. I'll tell you that. Like, people who can sing, who have different talents, who have ways of expressing themselves, who has ways of like dressing, cosplaying, ways of like sneaking in the real person, interacting with other people while they do videos, just proper, like, not trying to be intimidating and all that shit. Like, there's so many aspects that are missing in the Instagram models. Instagram models are just like, well, you have seen me in my underwear. Congratulations. I look good in my underwear, right? I have nice hair. Bye. Bye-bye. No talents, no brain. Just purely, just nailed it though, right? What happens if I Google Instagram model? Because, like, shit. Let's find the first pretty one and let's see how long I have to scroll for. Ugly, ugly, ugly fucking garbage. Ugly. This is kind of nice. Obviously, it's Instagram, so it's gonna be blurry. It's kind of nice because now it's more like realistic. It's like homey. Like, the hair's kind of messy though, so I'll just say ugly. Again, it's blurry because Instagram fucking sucks, bro. Ugly as motherfucking fuck. I would never want to have a girlfriend like this. So far, so ugly. Also, like, it only shows like faces, by the way, and I don't like that. Do I like a person in their underwear? This kind of works. This kind of fun. The smile. Sure. But if you just like look at on the surface, again, obviously, if people don't show themselves off, if they just show themselves in a bikini, that's not good enough, bro. I need to see the whole thing. Now, this is sort of attractive, right? To some extent, if they do that. But if they just show this like puffed up face and they just smile at this, it's pointless, man. I want to see the whole thing though. So even though I say ugly, yeah, there's a special criteria that you're gonna find of what they have to do. But what the fuck is this, bro? It's a COVID ninja, bro. Holy shit. COVID has spawned a bunch of ninjas. That's what these Chinese wanted to do. They just want to spawn ninjas in the world. I figured out. Pieces of shit. My goodness. It's very rare. So how can I improve upon this? Well, we know. The gamers know. We're getting closer, by the way. This is still very far away. Very far away from being pretty. then you start like typing in feet or whatever, or like cosplay girl. You kind of dig deeper and deeper into this shit, but now you cannot like search for Google anymore. You have to search for like specific people that you like. You like this face, fucking face search. These are Asian, by the way. So it's like you get like fake shit even when you like search for a term. So I can't even like show you guys how ugly Instagram models are, because in comparison, I mean, they're a go-to for a lot of people because it's like a personality vibed person. An Instagram model not just has to look good, but just wipe their personality from existence. Of like, well, you can do whatever you want to me. Why not? I have nothing else to do in my life. That's sort of the vibe, basically. What the fuck is this, by the way? Holy shit. Oh my god. That's why I'm not gonna watch anymore. Like, the hodl, bro? Hodl my toddler, bro.
Out there, NoFap videos telling you that their strategy is the best one. Whatever they're
But my
doing is what you should be doing. And coming from someone who has gone through many NoFap strategies, there's only a few things.
I have been in a war against my own penis. Bro, your penis have a tank load of fucking bombs, grenades, rocket launchers, bro. What do you have? You have shitty-ass brain.
That really make a difference and really matter. Because
you do have a dragon, though. I appreciate that. Dragon, good. Asian, very nice. All those figurines, pretty cool. How are you gonna stop watching hentai and other stuff? Not sure about that. Not sure if you're allowed to do that as an Asian person. But good luck. Because Asians, like, if they craft hentai, do you know how much effort that requires? Just anime in general, how much effort? So you're like obligated to watch all of it technically as an Asian person. So I don't know how you don't masturbate while you do it. I don't know what you do. It's like you have to like put out like, instead of doing like NoFap stuff, maybe just put up hentai review. All right, just put up the fucking review already, bro. Just type in his comments, when is the fucking hentai review coming, bro? People have to relax. People have to have a confirmation that it's fine in your safe space to do whatever the fuck you want, especially if it's sexual. Wow, then it's cool. Especially if it fucking exhausts you. That means like, oh shit, like, how did that happen? Because your body wouldn't allow yourself to be exhausted. Like, it makes no sense. But in this one particular situation, it allows you to, because you want to like cuddle with something. You want to just dream about something. You want to spiritually just like connect with more people because you fucking made it, you know. Masturbation is not the easiest thing to do, because everyone is like getting more and more extreme experiences in order to like achieve their goal of like releasing that tension, right? You also have to like juice yourself up and do something else in life. You have to do social things before this happens. I will obviously do it right after this video, my friends. Also, you don't have to like see my face and see my expressions and all that shit. It's gonna amplify the experience, absolutely. But you understand how fast I am running without all the, you know, amplifiers that you might want to see on the screen. All right, you have to tune in to the information. And I'm running way too fast for most people and triggering a lot of things that, you know, you just can't keep up with. I understand. That's why you need time. You need patience. You need to allow yourself to do weird things as long as it doesn't break your, like, world. But if you spending too much time trying to prevent something from happening, it's a pointless thing. It's a dam. It's a dam behavior. You have to release the water. You have to let the waters flow. You have to let the nature flow. Because, like, the question is, why the fuck are you damming the place? You know, dam is a bad word for a reason, my friends. Damming something and trying to block something from happening, I mean, it's cool to some extent. but it's a concept, but it's not going to enrich your life in any way. It's just going to be a lot of work for very little return. If a dam somehow generates energy, that's cool, but you're probably not a fucking science engineer major or whatever. So shut the fuck up and review some hentai for me, please. And then tell me about it. Oh, you have too many subscribers. You will look down upon me because you have a bigger number, bro. Oh my goodness, what a big number you have. I'm dreaming about PewDiePie and interacting with PewDiePie in my dreams. So like he's a fucking friend. Like it's a long time buddy that we have never seen each other eye to eye until now. Like I dream about Mr. Beast in similar fashion. Like he's just showing up. He's kind of even like younger than me, and I'm like looking down upon him. You know, like oh you have big number, boy. But like you're not gonna intimidate with big number. Unfortunately, because I look up to celebrities and all that shit. Like, you're not going to intimidate me. A lot of people think they're just going to get big number. They're going to just, you know, fly into outer space. Okay, you listen to me. Let's keep going, boys. Even this interaction is weird. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it clicks. The magic happens. This is why I have glitches as well captured. Sometimes magic happens and like, what your intentions are detecting or interacting with this, like, I could have just pretended that this is a real person and he's listening to me. What is he going to say after I said all these things?
Everything else is just noise. It's useless.
Son of a bitch! Oh, wait, everything else? Oh, so it's a compliment. Fuck those Asians, man. They're so confusing, bro. They're so confusing. They give you something that's like, it's so twisted and stirred up, man. It's not stupid, it's stirred. It's like everything else is just noise. But whatever you said, man, that's pretty cool. Damn, the Asian fucking, oh my god. See, that what can happen. Holy shit, man. And again, this is not a real person in the other side of the screen. I just pretended that everything I did, everything I said, went directly to this fucking person. And it worked. The magic happened. And it's almost like very, very scary. But I allowed this to happen. This is why I can watch Disney shows and I pretend that I'm there interacting in sexual ways and just destroying the environment, because sexuality sort of like destroys the seriousness in people's worlds. So I'll just leave him be. He did his work, you know. Let's check one last one and I'll just move on with my life because I'm running out of energy, guys. I want to go back to my dormant stuff. 6 successful men. The only successful male is, instead of alpha male or sigma male, it's yogurt male. That person that eats yogurt, boys. Look at that shit, bro. Fuck that alpha male. This is how you're supposed to look like. Fucking yogurt. A real man can look fucking awesome eating yogurt and pretending that alpha males and sigma males or whatever the fuck you come up with, superior versions do not exist. Because why the fuck would I need to acknowledge that? I'm eating my yogurt, bitch. That's how you do it. That's how you become a true man. You can be any man you want. You can hold any title. I want to be like a more serious version of like, I'm a YouTube CEO, but you look into my life of like, why this poor little child wants to be YouTube CEO? I want friends, guys. I want friends. I'm a friendly male. All right? That's literally how I feel deep down, and I must not let go of that urge to interact like properly with people properly. But in order to like discover that shit, I'm like running around in circles, and I'm discovering a lot of shit. Like, whoa, I can do all these things. Internet has so many possibilities right now. You must take advantage of any opportunity, and this is the biggest opportunity that people miss because it's kind of like messing with reality a little bit too much. All right, it's messy with reality, but like if you can like survive doing this, I think that's good enough. All right, you have to respect people around you that allow you to do this, that allow you to have the internet and have the audacity, because like my mom has to suffer through me just speaking into the microphone. She has to suffer. And I know behind my mom, there's a plethora of people putting their effort together and hoping that I will just not gonna break that shit down with violence and with disrespect. You know, I know there's a lot of things that allow you to enjoy the internet, allow you. You have to take gratitude of the opportunities you have. And one of the biggest opportunities is discovering where the fuck women at on this platform. You know, on these pixels on the screen. Where are them women at? And what women are the best ones? See, this thumbnail that I showed you from Taylor Swift, it comes from a specific video called Calm Down. And I want you guys to listen to that video. In fact, when I click Peace Pop, the first thing that's going to come up is that video. And one of the interesting places in that video, which I already forgot about so we have to listen to the whole thing, I guess.
And we were there on the internet, comparing all the girls who are killing it. But we figured you out, we all know now.
We all have crowns. That part fucking triggers me of like, we figured you out. Who did you figure out? Who? What did you find? And it's almost like Taylor Swift's mission was to find the most innocent person there. There is. What is the most attractive, innocent fucking boy on... And it's like, I see you now. I see you on the internet comparing the girls, the celebrities, the most attractive people. Like, that's what you're doing, right? She's throwing a shot at it. She's throwing a drive, and hopefully she hits it. And I think she did. I think that was perfection, right? Because it's such a memorable moment. It's such a powerful piece of music. And it's almost like everything, because of this, everything just breaks down of like, it has nothing to do with gays. It has nothing to do with angry people. It has everything to do with the urges that people have, and they cannot release them, cannot release the tension because it's so difficult. Celebrities can do it first, and Taylor has released the tension between her and like Katy Perry in the end. I was like, okay, we can be friends, but like, you know, like, don't fucking touch me, bro. All right. But yeah, like this comparing of the girls, it's kind of just the job that you have to do. It's Taylor figured out because you have to do that. She cannot possibly find the most innocent person because it's so difficult to find it. But she at least knows what you have to do to liberate yourself, to find the middle ground, because she found it. You know, in the end, after she throws this crown and like she reunites, she shows that that's how she found it, you know. And again, that's where the thumbnail comes. That's where the bikini come from, that video specifically. So I think those are the actual Easter eggs that it's fucking super deep, right? And like super liberating in general. What else do we have? And again, that was literally the previous version of NoFap. What am I gonna put on the thumbnail next? I'm scared. I'm really scared, guys. The thumbnail is gonna take another bite out of me, bro. What else am I gonna click on, bro? Let's watch this guy. NoFap transformation. He's just gonna show pictures, bro.
Day one. I probably never have like thought straight in my life, if you think about it, because I've always been releasing.
Again, if you want a battle in life, if you want to work on something, you can fight against your penis. You need an enemy, of course. A lot of people just like tune out because NPC behavior is about like removing enemies from your life and removing as much negative people from your life as possible. That's what NPCs do. And at some point you're going to like end up like this, and you're not going to be attractive because attractiveness comes from winning battles of some kind. But fighting against your penis, probably not the best battle, but it's still something you can hang on to. Your penis is your best friend. He will battle you if you want, all right? It's a sad moment. I don't have that battle. I fight against everyone, bro. Everyone's gonna get my fucking wrath on the internet. But you can do that, all right? You can battle that shit. So I think we can wrap it up. Unfortunately, it's not gonna be exact 2 hours. I have to leave. I'll masturbate some cards, though. The first thing we saw is that dislike button. Yeah. A lot of people gonna have resentment, and they're just gonna unleash that resentment. You saw the dislike button? It's like tarot cards all of a sudden, bro. Oh, 3 set versions show up. What the fuck? Why is my card game now glitching? Electrons, what are you doing, electrons, you pieces of shit? Stupid electrons, messing with my brain. What else are you gonna say, Electron? Snowball Merchant. Oh my god, he's gonna get out of control, this little piece of shit. Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, a lot of people gonna collect their resentment and unleash it onto you. Now we have to dodge all these NoFappers. We at least know that they exist. There's a lot of like resentful people who fight themselves a bunch of times. It's disturbing for me. Again, as long as you get benefits, that's great. But if it turns you into a more hateful person, if your beliefs close your minds from seeing that there's other ways to live life and it's still a happy way to live life, if you're closing your mind like this, it's scary. I mean, you better stay away. Like I don't want to receive all this damage. I guess it's tarot cards, boys. Max tank. Look at that shit. This is how you have to treat your thingy. All right. This is how it has to look like in your self-esteem. Fucking you shoot at whatever you want, and that target fucking dies from your affection to them. It's like, well, you attracted a big ass boom. All right. You have to remember that. You have to hold esteem to everything you're doing. You must not hide from your behaviors. You must be proud of what you're doing. You have to fight for it. That's what men's supposed to do. Like, these are like very simple fights, but like they're like really deep. You have to win. You have to find a way. Instead of finding a way to withdraw something, it's much better to find a way to have something, to actually own something, own experiences, allow yourself to get things from the world and, keep it and not lose yourself as you do it. Find a way, find a narrative, find a storyline that allows you to keep the things you like. That's all. See you guys next time. This was a powerful piece. I don't know how I beat level 4. All right. I don't know how anyone beats level 4. So share this video to any fucking idiot who thinks they have the storyline in their hands and they can just challenge masturbation that easily. All right. But it's a tough fight. It's a fight that you don't want to last. You know, you can toy with it, but you have to put toys away. You can do better things. You can just genuinely do cooler, better things. Just don't lose your innocence while you do it. Again, it's something you might waste. Even I can waste it. You know, I said nasty things to other people. Maybe. I lost innocence doing that. So it seems like a valuable resource. And I am semi-toxic person or whatever, and I have to acknowledge some of that shit. And people, once I remove the bad part of myself, I'll just gonna be a way more normal person. But the best thing to do is not worry about that. Of like, there's one thing that you're doing that's destroying your life. Never think that way. Think of that one thing is destroying your life, so you fix all the other things and prevent that thing from destroying your life more, but you just allow it to exist. Allow it to, for a supervillain to exist. You're going to defeat supervillain with kindness and hard work. Because I don't think penis is going to destroy your life too much, all right? I don't think it's going to shove itself into your mouth or stand up when everyone is standing down. All right, so everyone sees that, oh my God, you're attracted to your teacher, your mentor, the girl in your room. When there's a party going on, you're attracted to something, bro. You're staring at, like, nah, bro. Penis is not gonna disrespect you and disrupt your behavior as long as you treat it properly. So it's a relationship with everything. And breaking up with someone, again, it's an NPC behavior to block something. I've been blocked from many places of the internet. Everyone wants to click the button and ban you, basically. This is why the Sniper Wolf drama just triggers the shit out of me. Of like, what the fuck are you saying, bro? Cavos, bro. All these fucking incels, like actual influencer incels, they're coming out, bro. They're coming after a girl. Of like, girl is ruling internet, bad. Girl upload videos, bad. No girl. Girl is bad. Me caveman, me incel. Girl is bad. Girl is evil. Alright, take red pill, no masturbation for you. No look at girl. Girl all evil. Girl all stupid. It's like, what the this is the most deranged mentality I have seen. People attacking a woman for weird fucking reasons. Absolutely weird. Even the doxing, I have found 15 reasons why doxing was basically necessary and was a spectacular finish of whatever the fuck that was. Because that was probably almost like a sexual assault. Like, Sniper Wolf has attempted to give Jacksons a chance to have, you know, sexual interaction. She gave him a chance to him. Of like, I'm here next to your fucking door. On the other side of the door, chase after me. Because you can. I given you a chance. And you will be tormented a lot by the chance that I gave and the way that I have presented. So she did the doxing, but the reason 16, she was vulnerable herself as she approached his house. Jackson's could have had like a fucking super security system. Who knows? Who knows? He could have done something terrible himself. And she is still vulnerable because she's going to get a backlash of who knows. Or it could have been an accident. There's so many reasons to not resent Sniper Wolf's behavior. But there's not a lot of reasons to ignore it, you know, to ignore what's going on. There's not a lot of reasons to ignore that that girl did something, bruh. And everyone is just pulling out the ace card of like, well, she was a criminal back in the day, so of course she would do some shady fucking things that are not allowed in general. And it's like, great. You know the pattern. Deal with it. That's the problem. You know the pattern of like, masturbation is going to exhaust you, is going to put you to sleep. You know the pattern. You have to make sure you are safe. And even that is very difficult because the more you know, the less safe you are. People are getting triggered by knowledge alone. that you have knowledge, that you're accumulating knowledge, they get very fucking upset. And you have to fight a much bigger battle than you think. Just for holding knowledge, just for understanding things. They don't want to listen to you. They want to defeat you. These people. They don't want to listen to you. That would be too easy if I just like listen to you and give you $1 for every single pack of candies that I receive. This is a pack of candies. Almost every week I pump out a pack of candies that I can sell to anyone. But nobody wants it, you know, because I don't have a reputation yet. This could be poison. Your knowledge could be bad intentions. It's like, what the fuck? Right? How do you prove good intentions then? I have already proven good intentions. I've uploaded videos and I've gained nothing in return. Just hatred, just pathetic responses from people. But I've at least grown fast while receiving that shit. Lucky me, boys. But I've grown resentment as well. So be careful how you treat other people. Be careful how you treat yourself. And you can always look, even at the vile things in a positive way. You don't have to gross yourself out. You don't have to blank slate, black and white yourself about anything. Don't rush into conclusions, my friends. The world is complicated. All right? See you guys next time.